What if I told you your daily routine might be silently shaving years off your life? It's not the big disasters, it's the small sneaky habits that are doing the damage. You know, grabbing that extra donut, hitting that snooze button one too many times. But what we think are harmless indulgences can actually turn into serious health risks down the line. We're talking heart issues, diabetes, even impacting your mental well-being. Stick with me until the end, because number 5 is something almost everyone does, and it's shockingly dangerous. We've all heard breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? It's a saying that's been drilled into us since childhood, and for good reason. But what do most of us do? We often skip it, thinking it's no big deal. Instead, we grab a cup of tea or coffee and rush out the door, believing we're saving precious time in our busy mornings. But let me tell you, skipping breakfast doesn't just mess with your energy levels, it sends your body into a frenzy. Your body needs fuel to function properly. Your body is in repair mode, it's fasted for hours, and it's craving nutrients to rebuild and re-energize. Without breakfast, you're depriving it of essential nutrients. And what do? We hit it with caffeine, or even worse, nothing at all. This is not a sustainable way to start your day. This pushes your body into starvation mode, spiking those nasty stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, this can lead to chronic stress and other health issues. Think about it. Would you run your bike on an empty tank? Of course not, because it wouldn't get you very far. Then why are you running your body like this? Give it the fuel it needs to perform at its best. Start your day with a nutritious breakfast. Maggie, chips, cola. Sound familiar? These ultra-processed foods are engineered to be addictive. They light up the reward centers in our brains, making us crave more even when we know they're no good for us. But here's the harsh truth. These tasty treats are loaded with sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, and they're wreaking havoc on your body. We're talking obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, even depression and anxiety. Every bite of that extra-large burger, every sip of that sugary soda, think of it as a nail in the coffin of your long-term health. Netflix marathons, hours of gaming, endless scrolling through social media sound like a regular day. For many of us, this is the norm, and it's taking a toll on our bodies. We wear our busyness like a badge of honor, but all that sitting is quietly destroying our health. From the office to the commute, we're sitting more than ever before. I'm calling it the new smoking, because sitting for long hours is just as detrimental as puffing on cigarettes. It's a silent killer that creeps up on you. It increases your risk of heart disease, weakens your muscles and bones, and slows down your metabolism. The effects are far-reaching and often irreversible. Think you're safe because you hit the gym 3 times a week. Think again. Regular exercise is important, but it's not enough to counteract the damage done by prolonged sitting. Studies show that sitting for over 8 hours a day negates most of the benefits of your workouts. Even if you're active, the hours spent sitting can still harm your health. Now, if you thought sitting was bad, wait till you hear about the habit that's ruining your sleep. It's a vicious cycle that affects your overall well-being. Picture this, it's 1 a.m., you're exhausted, but you're just watching one last reel or scrolling through emails. Sound familiar? We're all guilty of it. We tell ourselves it's just a few more minutes, but those minutes turn into hours. But what seems like a harmless way to unwind is actually sabotaging our sleep and our health. The more we engage with our screens, the harder it becomes to fall asleep. That blue light emitted from our phones, laptops, and TVs is messing with our brains big time. It tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime. It disrupts the production of melatonin, the crucial hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. Without enough melatonin, our bodies can't properly prepare for sleep. Poor sleep isn't just about feeling groggy the next day. It goes way beyond that. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to serious health issues. We're talking increased risk of weight gain, as lack of sleep affects our hunger hormones, making us crave unhealthy foods. Higher levels of anxiety and stress, as our bodies and minds don't get the rest they need to recover and rejuvenate, and even potential brain damage over time. Our cognitive functions suffer, leading to memory issues and decreased mental clarity. Think of your brain like a phone battery. When it's constantly in use, it drains faster and doesn't perform as well. Just like you need to unplug your phone to let it fully charge, you need to unplug your brain from all those glowing screens. So make it a habit to put your phone away at least an hour before bed. Your brain and body will thank you for it. We prioritize eating right and exercising, but what about our mental well-being? Stress, anxiety, burnout, overthinking, these are not just buzzwords, they're serious threats to our health. And ignoring them is like ignoring a ticking time bomb. We push down our feelings, telling ourselves we're fine, we're strong, we can handle it. But bottling up those emotions doesn't make them disappear. Unchecked stress weakens your immune system, making you more susceptible to illness. It releases hormones that damage your heart and blood vessels, increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Your mental health is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's time to start treating it that way. Now that you know what's slowly killing you, it's time to act. These habits might be common, but they don't have to control your life. Small changes can make a big difference. Start by tackling one habit at a time. Which habit are you quitting today? Let me know in the comments. Hold yourself accountable, and let's support each other on this journey to better health. If this video opened your eyes, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs a wake-up call. See you in the next video.